if it's there, it's, you know, who's going to be there from the first 100,000 people, let's say, and those who get in first will qualify first. So you fall behind a week later, you say, I didn't get, you know, you missed the harvest. All right.
Wow. Thank you, Ash. That was great.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, I'm just going to say something, and then Julie's going to take over with all the hands raised. We do have some hand raised. Initially, when you called this meeting, I felt that you were going to talk about the thing that you were trying to get done for us that you had to fight for us about, and that must have been it. That's what I was thinking, that you were going to tell us this thing that people thought you were crazy and you had to convince them of what you were going to do. And I just had that feeling that you were going to tell us about that tonight. So I think it's great. It's all great news. What a celebration. Thank you so much. Such generosity. This is a great, great night. And we're going to be celebrating this night going forward. So thank you so, so much. I know we have a bunch of hands raised, and Julie's going to help make sure everyone can say something. And if you need to say anything else, I know you'll let us know, Ash. But thank you. We love you.
Absolutely. We love you too,
Yeah.
but keep it simple. This is the key.
Simple.
It is insanely simple. It's that simple. Don't complicate it. And we're not begging anyone to do it. In fact, you don't have to do it. If you're good, you don't have to do it. But if you want a different life and you want to be touched from our goodness quickly, this is your opportunity. Do not delay.
Giddy up. Okay,
Giddy up.
Thanks. Julie, I think you know the hand raise.
Absolutely, Susan.
Yeah.
I'm
Thanks.
Here. It's super done deal, everyone. It's super, super done deal. So we're very excited, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and thank you so much. It's super unicorn, super done deal. Thank you so much. Super
the dream is coming.
Absolutely. We appreciate you very much. All right, let's go to Maryland, where Charles Osong is. Charles, if you would please unmute your mic, and love to hear from you.
Yes, thank you, Julie. Thank you so much, Ash. I am discombobulated. Excuse my deep language, okay? I am flabbergasted, to tell you the truth. So this is Michael just took it out of my mouth. This is over delivery to another level.
Never been done before. Never been done before.
Right. I remember vividly when you used to tell us 3 and it is free. You are in green, right? 3, you are in green.
There you go.
And then recently you said, oh, maybe 1, maybe 2, and then you decided on 1. I am very sure.
I've decided a while ago. I was debating.
Exactly. I know it was not easy for you to convince those folks, let's keep it at 1, but that's because of your heart.
They're not thrilled. If they have the power to fire me, I wouldn't have a job.
I believe you. Guys, you cannot go wrong. I remember when you used to say, well, to activate, it's going to be between $200 to $300. And then you say, nah, that's too much. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. And now, guys, $47 a month. Yes, we're paying $143 together, but $47 a month. Are you kidding me? If you're a founder and you don't
thank
feel
you for paying attention,
super blessed, then I don't even think you are alive, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So we are,
and we give it 100% to you. Just the first one, we give it 100% to you. So here's the thing: it's not like an ebook or some delusional made-up product. We're talking about product that we pay for. So we're actually giving you physical, tangible, materialistic object and product that you benefit from. On top of that, you have 100% monetization of it. Mind-boggling. But thank you, Charles, for paying attention. I'm glad.
And I'm glad you did not tell us everything yet, because this information alone. I need to digest it and then wait for the next one. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well
Thank
done.
you so much, Charles. It's just perfect. All right, let's go to UK where Red Redfern is. Red, if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Susie. Mr. Mufareh, are you absolutely crazy and insane? What
I am,
are
yes,
you
indeed.
doing?
I'm honored to be crazy, yes.
This is just phenomenal. I have never, ever seen anything like this. I'm just going to go back a little bit. What I love about this, before we get into the numbers part of it, is you sticking to your promises, to your words of what you were saying. You've said all along, time and date stamp is important. We've said it from word go. We've banged on about how important your time and date stamp is. You've just told us that the first person who is in is the first one who is going to get what the company has been marketing. All those extras that are going in, you activate your account, you have an early timestamp. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a person stuck in there. Are they going to buy? We can't guarantee that 100%, but there's a good chance because they're already in. Now, the other thing that I picked up on, which really fried my brain, is we know as founders how much it's costing us. Charles has just gone over it. But if you are not a founder, you're coming in at a higher rate than we are paying because it's for this normal affiliates. You could get 100% of that back, which means just by activating, not only are you getting your money back, but you could also be in profit from day one just by activating your account.
Yeah.
How crazy
That
is
come
that?
out of
And what have you done for it? What have you done for it? Zero. Nothing.
Be in it.
Absolutely. You have to be in it. So we know first sale, it comes back. Done deal. This is just on one product. I cannot say this time and time and time again. We are looking at only OConnect. We've just been told we're going to have OTracker. We're going to have ODesk. We're going to have all of the others that are going to come our way. This is just one product. Is it an important product? Yes, you're damn right. It is going to be the best video conferencing solution out there on the market. What are people going to think about our other products when they see this one? They're going to go, I like that. They're going to pay for it regardless. Look how all the other big companies have marketed themselves. People queue to get their new products. They don't care how much it costs. They want it because it's the best. We are going to be in that marketplace. And then, did you listen to what our CEO said? 100% for the first sale. We know after that, it goes to 25% commissions on respective sales after that. But he also said something else, didn't he? There's going to be bonuses. There's going to be other bits and pieces that you will find out when you sign your user NDA agreement for the individual products. Folks, if you had any doubt about what this business can financially do for you, then you really need to understand what this man has just said. He cannot give any more physically than he possibly has told us about right now. If you are not excited, if you are not fired up, if you do not think all your Christmases, birthdays, and everything else has to come together in one place, all that effort, all that hard work you've put in all over the years, this is the day that you know you have made the right choice. Back to you.
Fire, 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 fire. That was awesome, Red.
Thank you, Red.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Let's go to New Jersey, where Marty DeGamo is. Marty, if you would please unmute your mic.
Yes, indeed. It's very simple and powerful. I mean, if you just like, it's a little, just one piece of information that we revealed or confirmed for that matter today, yet it is so powerful. You could build a whole future on it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm a little disappointed because I thought this was a double pants wearing day and I was wrong. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new freaking recliner. You know, going on 5 years, I fell in love with the company and talked about where I thought we were going. And thank God I was wrong. The definition, you're in to win, we heard it tonight. We talked about it. We thought about it. Be on my live tomorrow.
God is great, and change starts from Onpassive. Real change. We're changing everything. This is just the beginning. We're warming up. All right. Let me be clear. Okay. Let me be clear. When I said I'm going to change your life, I'm not changing your life with OTracker, OConnect. I love those products. I put my blood in them, and so, you know, dozens of us and hundreds, if not thousands. Okay. So we love them, and they're going to be impacting our daily life for ages to come. I'm talking about crazy things that are going to come. I'm just going to say, we don't even have to put the name Onpassive on them. I'm just telling you that the demand is a must. When I tell people, even you know, the haters, even you will buy what we have because they would need it. I'm just telling you, read my eyes. I don't know if you put me on the screen, read anything you can read, but I'm not telling you based on OTrim or Tracker or ONet. No, 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 they're great products. I wouldn't use anything else, but I'm talking about things that will be minimum. You know, Brett touched upon the queue. You're going to have to put an order and wait 6 months, if not more, to get your order delivered. That's how much demand we'll have. No matter how much we produce, we're going to be way behind. So this is something that we tell you what's coming, and that's the confidence we're talking about. So it's limitless. Okay, this is just a tiny, tiny, tiny fly on the wall. This is one sand grain on a massive beach, shore, and you know, a ton of things are coming. So it's not going to stop. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. But this is a reflection of the character. But again, to what Red said, okay, we told you date and timestamp, okay, but we also said character matters in Onpassive. We said that repeatedly. Behavior matters. So that is also in calculation. And plus, you got to be in it. So you're in it. You know, that's the thing that I mentioned. Sometimes you're going to have to tweak your strategy, but you're true to your statements. So we're keeping that, but mathematically, it doesn't make sense to give out results to somebody who's not in. I think that's fair to understand, right? Okay. But back to you, Julie. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ash.
If you have more speakers, okay.
Yes, Peter, now in Arizona. Peter, sir, if you could please open your mic.
Thank you, Julie. Congratulations, Mr. Ash. Congratulations to all the staff, all the people working behind the scene, and definitely for all the founders and anybody that is within Onpassive. If you are in it, you will win it. This is a very special day for me today, August 26th. Today is my 5th year anniversary with Onpassive. So I just wanted to say congratulations, everyone. I love on each and every one of you, starting with you, Mr. Ash, you and your family, like a brother to me. And I'm just at awe at what you just mentioned. And this is hot off the press information that you share with us, even hotter than Arizona. So congratulations one more time to all of you guys within Onpassive. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Peter AZ Surur. It sounds very hot. I mean,
yeah, it is.
You couldn't help yourself. You had to mention it.
It's
okay.
hot.
Yeah. But, you know, winter time may be good. Better than the other side. Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Peter. Thank you so much and happy anniversary. All right, let's go to
And
Colorado.
you're closer to Julie. That's a good thing.
Yes, I'm celebrating with you, Peter. All right, let's go to Mike Ellis in Colorado. Mike, if you would, please.
Yeah, and absolutely awesome night, Ash. It's very, very exciting news. But I do have a question for you. I don't know if I heard this right or not, and you can kind of clarify. This scenario, it goes into the second cycle. In other words, the second cycle, you come in, you pay. Does the first sale also go to you, the whole sale?
There you go. You got that right. So this
Okay.
is, so let's say you paid at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, the 29th, okay? On the 29th, anytime after 3 p.m., the first sale, that's your next payment. The first sale that occur after that, regardless of who pays first, because the person or the account holder could change from month to month. It could be a minute in between. It could be a second in between. It could be a day. So the first number sale, it goes 100% to you, to your pay, to your pay-in wallet, to your funding wallet.
And that also includes the second cycle. So I come back in the second month or the fourth month, I pay for OConnect again. I get that first sale, all that goes right to me.
Absolutely.
That is insane.
It's insane, yeah. So basically you have to have one, but we don't code by the person, we code it by the number. You
I
get
got you. I got you. It's absolutely powerful, Ash. But believe me, people are going to flock in, and when they hear us talk about this, there aren't going to be any no's. They're in because they want to win. It's really, really cool stuff, Ash. Thank you much. That's it, Julie.
I want to confess one thing. I do not feel bad for calling you crazy, Mr. Mufareh, a long
Oh
time.
no, you should never. I love it.
No, I am
I
honored.
admit it.
Yeah.
I confess it too. It's an honor.
As I'll just
Crazy
add,
good.
what Mike has just now said, that first sale means your organization sale or a total sale, first sale.
Your direct sales, regardless of how they come. Remember, they could be for some people who don't have their own users or sales that are coming from the marketing pool. Okay, that could count.
Thank you, Mr. Ash, and thank you,
Thank you.
Mike.
Julie, may I just ask a question? I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just that it sort of links in with what Mike has asked. First of all, incredible news. I'll come back to that later. But with regards to the payment date, Ash, does that become, in your example, you said the 29th, does that become your calendar payment time, or does it revert to a proper calendar month for payments? So if I pay on the 29th, the next payment, if needed, would be the 29th
30 days
of the next
later,
month?
exact minute. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
And now, when your payment first goes, your following cycle begins. The very first sale after that second comes in 100% of it for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Let's go from Colorado to the UK, where Colin Manole is. Colin, if you would.
Thank you, Julie. Ash, you know, what you just said this evening, I'm still really trying to comprehend it. No word can really match it. Because normally I'm not a number person, but when it comes to technology, I think I know a lot. And what you've just done, especially with OConnect, every time when I sit back, look at OConnect, this will be, we already know that will be the finest video conferencing for affordable price. So I'm thinking about the large amount of companies that will come to use this application or the software for just nothing. You know, I've been looking at it, you know, looking at the price, because sometimes I do review of products. Some of the company I've worked, even now I'm doing review. So when I look at the price, is a killer. It is a killer. Because OConnect, yes, you know, it is more user-friendly. We've used the trial version. The free version is really user-friendly. I don't know how the paid version will look like, because I'm thinking, and what you are just giving out is just nothing as compared to what is out there, because I've used a lot and there is nothing like OConnect. So in short, word cannot really quantify, cannot really, you know, I'm still confused, still really, really confused and shocked.
It's simple, Collins, it's simple. You get more features than anything else. You get scalability and the most and only unlimited, untapped, okay, packages you would ever get, all of that. You get the most user-friendly. We've seen, okay, some, okay, we have a clue. And on top of that, you get the very lowest price ever offered. Or again, it's only Onpassive. Nobody would offer the price. Right there, we're already ahead. First AI, first automation, simplest, more features, most scalable, better quality, crushed any quality, and add to that, still will give you back 100% of the first sale and then split on the rest. Only Onpassive. It's simple. It's very simple. It's simple. But how do you do it? It's not simple. How do you do it? It's not simple. The explanation is simple, but the implementation is quite, you know,
no,
our work.
Complex. It is really complex, Ash. It's complex. If you look at it, it's really not easy. And the time for doing this, the timing is really, really, you've just done it for like a short possible time. Though people can say, wow, look at how many products are coming out. Some company cannot even manage one product for 6 years. And we're talking about the complexity.
And why we didn't rush in Collins, why we didn't rush? Because I want the technology to talk for itself. I guarantee and I am confident when anyone sees the technology, they would say, this is not only worth the time you took, it's worth it, okay? That's enough right there. But also to have all the additions we've had and the complexity of integration and mobile app and desktop, Flutter, obviously, Bob, okay? So it's all, it's so wide, it's massive, the work on our side. The security aspect, the cost, how do we do that without even getting paid? So you see the confidence. This is a product and you have any other product on the other hand, and it's your choice. We're not competing. You wanna go and pay more, have less, you know, less appealing, less features, pay more, and don't share any of the revenue. It's a choice. But I know millions of people will call that person super idiot.
Thank you, Ash. Just want to thank you and the
Why?
tech team. Yeah, because the tech team, honestly, the sleepless night dedication and the love for the company is what is driving this company through. And the heart of the founder, the belief, you know, that Onpassive, you know, will be the biggest. That belief, I had it from the first day I joined Onpassive, that will be the biggest. And I still stand by it. And now we're saying it. So just want to thank you, Ash, and the tech team.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Colin. All right, let's go to Bob Takusi. Hello, Bob. Please go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yes. Hello, Julie. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ash.
Hi,
Good
Bob.
to be here. You know, I too am not a numbers guy, you know, but thank you for keeping it simple for us to understand. You know, it's pretty easy. You come in, you activate your first sale, you get 100%, you break even. The next sale, you get 25%. Everybody gets it, Ash. Thank you. Thank you so much for making it that simple. But I too wanted to drive the attention to the product, you know. And I want to also thank Redfern for bringing the attention to that article from the digital journal I think it was written on the 22nd. I read it through too. Thank you so much for bringing it to our attention. You know, on this Onpassive, this is our product, our baby. Finally, that is coming. To me, it's the revolutionary, disruptive innovation of the 21st century. Look at all the, if you read other, I employ every founding member to go and read that article, because it gives you the features of OConnect. We are in the industry, my brother College just spoke. What Mr. Ash is bringing to the marketplace with OConnect, we don't have it yet. Look at real-time. You talk about real-time translation. They gave that to us. It's written there in that article. You know, automatic speech recognition, machine translation, speech. I mean, all those features. You're talking about video sharing, enhanced video sharing, everything. Most of those things we don't have currently in the industry. And I like there's a code that actually wrote down something from the article where that journalist, whoever that was, they actually wrote, they say, OConnect has fundamentally transformed the approach to meetings, presentations, and educational sessions, bestowing unprecedented power of the webinar as a communication platform. That is what somebody else who has looked at OConnect and the features, the revolutionary features that they are bringing into the marketplace, they are saying. You know, so thank you. I want to thank all our teams. Thank you for your resilience. This is a product, the first time that we saw it, that we looked at it, it's a product that takes, based on my own analysis, what I know, 5 to 8 years, but you are bringing it to us at this time, you know, with all the hurdles, everything that we've got, they've thrown your way, you know. Thank you for keeping us at your heart, close to your heart. And I just feel so great. I'm going to take a shot tonight and have a good night's sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Bob. I just wanted to let everyone know the article that Red is mentioning and now Bob is mentioning is in any YouTube channel that you are on right now. I know some of the YouTube channels that are on here. If you like to go ahead and, you know, put that in the comment section so that people have a chance to read it if they haven't. And if you are connecting to a lot of people on here or you have social media out there, it's out there everywhere. It's really, really great information for all of us to refer to as we are going through this meeting and also OConnect. All right, thank you so much, Bob. Let's go to Jean Oliva. Jean, if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, Ash. Oh my goodness. I mean, everyone has already spoken about the details, the numbers, the insane generosity that you have. Oh my gosh, and you've made it so easy for us and still left it in our control how far we want to take this, how we want to move things around. It's going to be so easy. But the thing that gets me is that never before has someone's heart, someone's kindness, someone's genuine sharing of something they believe in, never has that made a difference in business. And here it is so highly valued, and now it's going to make a literal difference when you're saying that if we have made the effort, if we have shared and commented and prayed and supported one another, that's going to make a difference in this first wave. And that is so unprecedented. It's never been seen before. And it makes me think of something I've said from the very beginning when I heard you talk, is the phrase, the meek shall inherit the earth. And it kept coming into my mind. And I thought, is that what was meant by that phrase? Are we the meek, the gentle-hearted, the heart-centered, the loving? Are we the meek that is inheriting the earth? Because this feels a lot to me like inheriting the earth, Ash Mufareh. I feel so blessed and privileged to be here, and I'm just blown away by what you've offered here tonight for us. It's essentially you're giving us the vehicle to go out and help this world and lift this world and lift our fellow man. And I just it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'm so honored and happy to be here, Ash. Thank you.
Thank you, Gene. Yes, indeed. So exciting and never done before. Never before this. You know, it's from the heart. It's all the way.
Thank you so much, Gene.
And I agree with you. It's up to you how far you go with it, and up to us how far. What do we do with this? We have the vehicle. We have an unmatched vehicle. How far and where we go with it is up to us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Ash, and thank you, Gene. Onpassive is a gift that keep on giving. Who do you give it to, right? Who do you give it to? Who are the people in your life that you give it to? So thank you so much for bringing that back, Gina Lee. All right, let's go to Dan Street. Dan, if you could please unmute your mic.
I'm unmuted. Wow, this is incredible, Ash, and thank you so much. This is, you know, it just confirms to me what we've all been talking about and trying to understand your vision. We've been consistent on our message that we believe in you and your vision. But tonight you delivered more than we could possibly imagine, and you're revealing what that vision is, and it's a reality. And the message tonight was also, to me, very clear that in order to take advantage of this, you have to make a commitment to your business in order to take advantage of this compensation. So it's telling everybody out there, hey, you're in it, you get in this thing, it's going to change your life forever. And you know, I also believe that this wouldn't even be possible if you didn't put together this team of people that have made this a reality. And your vision and you putting together this incredible team that has made this a reality is just it just really is very satisfying to me, and I know everybody here that everything that we've been talking about is the truth, and everything that you've been telling us is the truth, and it's just it's amazing. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. It's actually very simple. I think I can explain it to all of you. It's you don't find me on social media. You don't find me on Facebook. You don't find me on Twitter. If I have done any business or marketing, I do it in a professional way. I've always created my system. So it's not, I do communicate, but I don't do generically. I do it on a private, custom-made platform. So I do have my tools. I've always created my tools. This time around, I just wanted to include others to have something where they could exercise a true liberty, discreetly in a way, more professional, yet we decided to go all the way this time. So that's the difference. So this is how I've been living. This is how I've done it all the time. I always, you know, wanted to be in control of my resources, my tools, my methods. And this time around, I just thought it is fair for you to use it and also enjoy what I've been enjoying. And it's definitely different. It's a whole different level. It's liberating and encouraging for you to go to achieve, you know, untouched goals, or sometimes I call shelved goals that because you're just exhausted and overwhelmed by either tech overload, big, you know, prices, things like that is overwhelming, and the hunt for the good tools and all of that. People are consumed. So can you imagine to liberate to free up the time freedom, and the confusion and the learning process and the ease we put them at? How much potential now could be revealed and you know, that is currently undiscovered? It will go to the light. That is my passion, and I believe we will make a significant impact in a very short period of time, just by enabling people to be creative, to think through, and not to worry about the details. They couldn't get a better deal. this is the best cut they will have in their life. No one will give them what we're giving them. And if anybody is going to be confused and going to complain about what we have, we're going to find something negative about it. I mean, no prayer is going to cure you. So I think we have enough people who are well deserving, and quite enough. I actually said just the few speakers we have on the screen will go all the way with it. So we're good.
Very powerful. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to Chris Johnson. Hi, Chris.
Actually, Julie, Daryl had his hand up before me, so Daryl,
I'm apologize.
no, you don't have to apologize. You're doing a great job. Go ahead, Julie.
Daryl, I am apologize to you as well. Please go ahead.
No apologies. So Ash, I'm going to get right to it. You know that you and I've had conversations over the time about my desire to take the Bahama education and change it. We've been collaborating amongst some founding members. We've sponsored schools. So we have schools now that they have founding positions. If nothing from today happens more than us activating that account for that school, and then because of their date and timestamp, one sale comes in from the marketing efforts of the company,
just one.
That school, one sale,
have
that
technology
school is free to have OConnect for as long as
you
the
got
company
it.
is
You
with
got
us.
it. Love it. Just right there.
We
good.
just changed the entire university aspect of it, of one country. So the rest of the countries, wake up.
No more billing for them. Just one time. Yeah, done.
Thank you, sir.
We can do that. I think we can do that.
Yeah. And then we can then move
And
right
anything
through the
happens
sectors.
after that, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Simple.
It's just gonna
Simple.
add to the bucket. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not kidding. We're gonna change the world. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay. There's so much about that topic has happened, and you know, we got professors, we got a bunch of doctors with us. We're working with universities. We're working with queens and kings. No joke. So we are gonna have a fun, you know, time coming up on the educational sector and education side. Now, here's the thing: people are thinking this is what we're just like. Okay, well, we're occupied by that one statement I just came up with today. No, guys, this is what I'm able to share with you. But there is a million other things are cooking, so I'm able to tell you what's done.
Wow. Well, you have leveled the playing field for anyone to get the best education in the world, to have the best business mindset in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daryl. Love it. Let's do it.
Thank you so much, Daryl. That was absolutely powerful. Appreciate you. All right, let's go to Chris Johnson.
Wow. You know, there isn't many times I'm speechless. And this is like one of those times, but I want to tell you something, brother. I'm the guy Ash wanted on here tonight because I'm the numbers guy. You don't look at Michael. It's Chris Johnson. He's the numbers guy. And let me tell you.
I like your sense of humor. Yeah.
Well, this is straight up honest from the soul right now, Ash. This is the math, folks. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. You do the calculations here. You minus that. You divide that. And what do you got? You got fresh water for kids all over the world. You got clothes for kids all over the world. You got people that are on the streets that are going to be off the streets. You got 1,400,000 people plus whose lives are going to be completely changed by what Onpassive, the math that Onpassive and Ash Mufareh. What did you just say? Always created my systems. Man, that hit me like Marty DeGarmo smacking me across the face. You created a system here, man. That's an understatement, Ash Mufareh. What you created here was a superhero life-saving for anyone that wanted it. So when you do the math, people, think about what it's really all about. It's really about helping what he just said. That guy, Ash Mufareh, I ain't gonna call him crazy. He's just a flat out genius with a big heart. We're gonna change the world. Auto worker, 32 years, can say, I'm part of a company that's gonna help change the world. And guess what? I don't know anything about math. I'm actually horrible at it. But I know 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 in this company equals infinity. It's never going to stop. It's never going to cap. So what does that tell me? I could feed my family and a million other families as many times as I want to for the rest of my life. And the legacy that I will be able to do because of this company, it's never going to stop. And if my great-great-great-grandkids meet your great-great-great-grandkids and they're not doing this, boy, then I'm going to be heartbroken because they'd be better. I'm telling them, I'm letting them know, they're letting the world right now. You run into my great-grandkids 50 years from now, they better be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, is helping anyone out they can. Because this guy right here, he helped every one of us, every one of us. He didn't beg us. He just told us the truth. And what isn't passive to the world? I'm going to tell you, it's the truth. It's transparent. It's love. It's passion. It's compassion. You want to do the math? Think of everything that's wrong in this world, everything that's been wrong for the last 200 years. This company will somehow find a way to fix it all. That's all I got, Julie. Went back to you. Do the math, folks. Do the math. Michael, I had to quote you on that one. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well done, brother. Yes, indeed. It doesn't take a genius. This is the math. All right. It doesn't take a genius. And we want to make sure it doesn't take a genius, because if it takes a genius, it's going to be a challenge. So it's hard to convince and bring people from all walks of life on just one message. Got to systemize it. I am not a junkie. You know, many of the people we know, they've been, you know, kind of like marketing or tool junkies or here and there. No, very, maybe, I don't want to say the word perfectionist in a way to imply that I'm perfect. No, not perfectionist, but I strive for high standards. I strive for, you know, I'm selective, particular, meticulous, if you wish, about what I use, about what I spend time with. Okay, so I don't, you know, let others control how I spend time. So that's why I design my own tools, my own systems. But this time around, I chose to take everybody with me. I've done it before. This is how I've done it all the time. I just chose to take everybody and anyone who wants, with no obligation. I am fine the way I'm fine. 5 people with me, the 18 speakers here with me, I am perfectly fine. Got another 1 million, 2 million. By the way, we do have that already. Super fine. More, better for the people. So I'm beyond fulfilled. And it's just a phase, step to a higher ground, to another top, because we're dreamers, we're initiators. We're not going to wait for somebody to tell us this is wrong, this is not the best possible way. No, we're going to save a ton of time and money for people and resources and exhaustion to give them, you know, what they're good at, the ability. Somebody's an educator, like you know, Daryl Cook, or you know, whoever. Some people are good at other you know, areas, whether it's finance, whether it's law, or you name it, sales, and we got unlimited. And people just have heart, and they want to do good in the balance of their life. I'm one of them. This is all I want to do. I don't want to be drained and limited by a system, or just to make a living or end meets. I want to be free to do the things I love to do. I enjoy making a difference in someone's life. And so millions, not just me. It's very obvious. So we're on the right track. We've created the vehicles and, you know, the platform to lift up humanity and save them a ton. Save them a ton, definitely, and make a good impact. We're going to learn, we're going to gain more confidence, more power, and we will be more creative with it. We're not going to wait for anybody to tell us what to do. Yet, we made it lucrative just using that. It can't get any better. Truthfully, from my heart, it cannot get any better. Like, seriously, like, how could you top this up? Like, how? How could you top it off? How? No, there's no possibility, no chance. And a little bit of what's coming. It's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. And
Where's Celestine? I want to dance with her.
Yes, she's downstairs
I'm
with her
kidding.
sister. Thank you so much for including us in your journey. Not only just us here, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are currently watching right now, but the entire humanity for what you and the team are creating. So let's go to Susie McCrae. Susie?
Hey, I just, Ash, I wanted to add one more thing. I know we've talked numbers and all that, but we didn't talk food. So I'm going to remind everybody about what you said a while back, and you've always said it. And for people out there listening to the numbers or what's going to happen, you always said that don't worry about the recipe. The plan is going to be delicious. Remember, Ash, you have always said that. So to everyone out there, don't worry about the recipe. Just know that he's put all the ingredients together, and the commission plan for all of us is going to be perfect and delicious. Thank you so much.
I love what you just said. You know what? I've been working on this following quote by Ash Mufareh, okay? I actually, you know, we hear different definitions for success, and a lot of people define success in their way. However, I do believe that success goes back to an individual. However, you know, to inspire is a higher purpose, okay, and you know, influence. Now, I'm just gonna say, in a simple way, success recipe is there for everyone. So you got your own recipe. That's the recipe. There's not one recipe that is going to feed everybody, okay? So success is so easy, but you've got to have your own recipe. And don't copy anyone's recipe, all right? No matter what. I mean, I can give you some hints, but if you're going to only enjoy your own recipe, no matter how perfect is Susie's recipe or Julie's recipe, but nothing is like your own recipe. For some reason, no matter how it is, you should not complain about it, okay? All right, thank you for that, Susie. Back to you, Julie.
Oh yeah, thank
I
you,
hope-
love that. That was
I love it.
perfect, perfect. I think you're muted, Julie. You're muted.
Oh, thank you so much, Susie. I appreciate that quote. And I also think is the recipes of your life is the piece of art that you create, the piece of painting that you create. You can add things, you can paint things, you can do however you like, add more colors to it, because we have Onpassive, and because of Onpassive, our dreams coming from impossible to possible, and come from small dreams to big dreams, right?
Can I add another thing, Julie, to what we talked to? So we're going to talk about wealth, health, and character. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. Wealth, it's an addition. When health is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, all is lost. Chris, that's one of the things you could say poetic maybe, or you want to rewind it. Okay, but the good news is on YouTube, you'll be able to rewind it. All right. So character matters, guys. I've been saying it from the very beginning. Character matters. It's everything. Money comes and go. Health, not going to affect the whole world, right? Yeah. Could be fixable. But if you lose character, there's no chance. So that's why Onpassive is made, with love, and it's the character is gold, and the people in Onpassive.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Manole Mueller, it's good to see you here. Please go ahead and unmute your mic.
You see,
Hello,
Manole, you stop inviting me. You see, I can say things, okay? I'm trying my best. You don't invite me anymore. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Take it.
We love you, Ash. So I'm blessed to be here. I don't know how I ended up among wonderful leaders and next to you, Ash. So thank you for letting me in. I thought we were all excited, but I see that you are the most excited by doing this and by giving this to us. And all you're asking us to have, to be in good behavior and be a character. That's all you're asking. This is an unheard generosity of a creator of an unparalleled technology that is on the consumer side. You're just on our side. It's unheard of. That's why it's too good to believe for some people. They can't wrap their head around it. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. This news that you brought to us gives us energy therapy, Ash. It heals us in so many areas and for many of us. So thank you. I'm just happy to be a fly in the wall and listen to everybody and enjoy what you're talking about. As one of our biggest leaders, Marty, said, you have to be in the field to play the game. And that's all you want us to be, in the field. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Mino, by the way, you are far from just a fly on the wall. Okay. You are a superstar.
Your action speaks loud, yeah. So, and your heart, everybody knows that. So it is really that simple. You're a good person. You mean well. Onpassive is your home. I'm not talking to Manu, to all of us.
Thank you so much, Manole.
Indeed.
Thank you, Mr. Ash.
Character matters. Character is everything.
Thank you so much for the reminder. Gusmender, please go ahead and unmute the mic.
Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Mr. Ash. A big thank you, I can say. A very big thank you from.
I love the video you just put yesterday, I believe. Yeah, it's a good memories. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. That was really, I was just searching YouTube and just found that, and it was really inspiring event that in Boston, and we still remember. And Ash, on to that, what you have said today, actually you are saying all these things from past so many years, right? You stick to that thing. So many people doubted it. Is it real? Is he going to do this thing, do this thing? I said, yes, whatever Mr. Ash is saying, he will do this thing. Don't worry. Don't worry. And don't...
We returned the $97 too.
Yes, exactly. That is a,
what else to doubt? Yeah.
Icing on the cake. Yeah, Ash. And you know, Ash, I'll bring one story. It's a real story. There is our founder in India. His name is Kafil Insari. He must be watching this webinar. and he's also a YouTuber. We can see his videos over there. Kafil Ansari, yeah. So one day Kafil Ansari was just going around his town in central part of India. So he came across a person, like a very, very poor person, just like a person who collects bottles, empty bottles, and then they sell to for the living. Recycle, yeah. So he came, that person, his name is Munna Banjara, right? Munna Banjara. And so he picked him up. He told Munna, you're doing these jobs. And even he was like not having proper clothes. He was not wearing proper shoes, and still he was very like working hard for his livelihood. And Mr. Kafil Ansari, our founder, he went, okay, come on, guy, we are going to change your life, you know. And do you have $97, like an Indian rupees, 8,000 rupees? He said, no, I don't have this money. And he said, I have only 3,000 rupees. That is just like $25 or $30, we can say in dollar amount. And so Kafil told, okay, there is an opportunity, internet-based opportunity, and you have to grab this. He immediately said, okay, I don't know about internet, I don't have mobile phone, but if you are saying, okay, I'll come. But now the problem was there was no money for $97. Now that person, he worked hard for the other amount. He grabbed those 97 with his hard-earned money, and he's a founder now. And off late, 3-4 months back, again Kafil Ansari went, because Kafil was managing his whole idea that we want to uplift this person. This is going to be example for many people, right? So down the lane, Kafil Ansari on Eid, like Eid day, he said he could call me that, sir, I just want to give him a good clothes, good shoes, and everything, you know. Eid I said, okay, go it. So he purchased all those things, and the Munna Banjara was transformed from just a guy, simple guy, to just a good human being, we can say, with Onpassive. And when some people came to, why you guys are doing only for one person, not for millions of other person in India? I said, this is a only example, right? What we can do, a single person, if we can uplift of one person only, look what we are going to do. Here is a person, now he's having a future. He's having even they got him a mobile phone, a good mobile phone, and now he is working on that. He's understanding Onpassive and everything. And I often say, this is the example we can do with millions of people. And this is Onpassive, what Mr. Ash idea is actually. Forget about money, forget about anything. It's coming from heart. And once a thing is coming from heart, nothing matters actually. So now there are millions of Munna Banjaras where we can work on, where we can uplift, because everything is coming from heart, you know. And this is like a true example. So thanks to Mr. Kafil who thought of this, and then it transformed a person's life. And I often say in my webinars, as just open your door, and there are millions of Munna Banjaras around the world. We can just get to them, bring to them. This is the opportunity. This is Onpassive, and here we can uplift each and everybody. This is dream of Mr. Ash. This dream is ours, and this dream is going to become a millions of dreams. And exactly same thing is happening, Ash. And I'm so touched with the process of Onpassive actually. What you have given, what you have transformed, not only to us, to your staff also. I have seen these things in Hyderabad, and to all the other people who are listening us. And sometimes people come as why, like, you are here from last 5 years, you guys are not getting anything, or this thing, that's. I said, this is coming from heart. Forget about anything. The thing is coming from heart. We don't need anything. So thank you, Ash, for all this thing, and really blessed that we are part of this greatest opportunity. Thank you, sir.